Hi, I'm Adam, and today I'm going to show you how I assemble this guy. It's a rotary encoder with a ring of Neopixel RGB LEDs surrounding it. Before we begin, sorry for the total caveman appearance I've got going. I think we're on week 7 of the 2020 coronavirus lockdown, and there's no way I'm letting Sarah cut my hair. Anyway, if you want to make your own or modify this at all, the design files are all up on my GitHub. I'll put a link in the description down below. If you just want to buy one, I also sell them. I'll throw a link in the description for that as well. So let's get started.
Alright, first we need to dispense solder paste on the front of the board. I like to use unbuilt boards as my fixture for this, after all they're exactly the right thickness. This part, lining up the stencil, is a bit of a pain due to the symmetrical layout. It's just a ring of these pads, and it's kind of hard to see where to line it up. But I've gotten pretty good at it, it just takes a little bit of time. After that, I just dispense some lead-free solder paste, wipe it on, and remove the stencil. Now we need to place the LEDs. This is actually pretty easy. They can tolerate a massive misalignment as that automatically gets corrected during the soldering step, which you'll see in a minute. Right about now, I'm noticing that I put half the LEDs on backwards. Not to worry though, it's an easy fix. I can just take tweezers, pick them up, and swap them back around. Next, we preheat an electric hot plate. For my setup, I found that 285 degrees Fahrenheit works pretty well, but depending on the solder paste and the components and the board, that can vary a little bit. Let's actually do the reflow step now. Alright, so with this extreme macro shot, you can actually see the heat waves distorting the picture. Really hope that's not messing up this new lens, but we'll see. In a few seconds, you'll see the solder joint start to turn silver. This starts at the top of the frame, and it works its way around to the bottom. Once the solder on all 4 pads of an LED have melted, the surface tension actually pulls the LED into a perfect alignment. That's why it wasn't so important that I get them all spot on when I was placing the LEDs, because this is like an auto alignment step. It's pretty convenient. Once all the LEDs are soldered, we can remove the board and let it cool briefly. Almost done. Now we can install the encoder and solder the back. Please enjoy watching me create the worst solder joints of my life. I promise the ones on the boards that I ship are much nicer. In my defense here, I had Sarah take a picture of exactly how I'm soldering and recording this. I'm also now realizing just how much detail this lens shows. I couldn't even see all these little scratches before I started, but you can see them in the video. Done. All right, time to test it out. I'll just turn off the light so we can see a little better. The teensy on this breadboard is running the demo code that I wrote with the help of my friend Lexi. It's available alongside the design files on my GitHub. It would also be really easy to use this with an Arduino or really any microcontroller. Alright, that's it. I really hope you enjoyed it. I originally designed this as a modular control knob for a guitar effects pedal, but I'm really excited to see what everyone uses it for. Thanks for watching!